Welcome back, everyone. Okay.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think first things first, we should talk about last night.
Yeah, so I may or may not have been overserved by myself. I might have drank 3 glasses of wine and then continued to top it off with beer. So by the time it came to record, I was not in the best shape to record.
Believe it or not, likewise, I was also too far gone. In a little bit of a different way, but also it
It
just wasn't
we couldn't get our
it wasn't
words
clicking.
across. No, it was not good content, and we felt wrong putting that out.
And then like immediately after we hung up, Lauren and I both made grilled cheese sandwiches, and then
Yes.
I went into my bathroom and I cut 5 inches off of my hair and I
Now,
put
for
it
those that cannot see how much she cut off a lot. And
yeah.
she definitely underplayed it after she sent it to me. She was like, "Oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like it was just a little bit."
It's some, but like I still have like long hair. Anyways, I cut my hair and I
Mhm.
put self tan on. I went to bed and I woke up new,
Brand new woman.
different.
That's all it takes.
And oh my God, do I feel so much better.
As someone who
Mm,
recently just chopped their hair too, I feel like a new woman.
yes. And if you're feeling the way I felt last night, the way Lauren felt the day before she cut her hair, tomorrow morning when you wake up, cut
Don't
it.
cut your hair
Cut
because
it.
hair holds energy. You shed that energy whenever you cut your hair.
Yes, you do. I have to tell you about this movie that I watched.
Tell me about it, girl.
I watched Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised. And if you don't know what that is, that makes complete sense because it is a movie on the 1969 Harlem Culture Festival that was in Mount Morris Park in Harlem. And yeah, it was recorded. It was
Mhm.
filmed, but that footage sat in a basement for 50 years until last year when this movie came out. So if that's you didn't know about it, that is why. But it was a concert that was held in Harlem, and I guess I don't know if they called them headliners back then, but like imagine
Ooh.
headliners nowadays, like
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder, BB King, David Ruffin, who had just left the Temptations, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Nina Simone.
Also, it's really important because the theme of Black History Month is African Americans and the arts.
Yes. And speaking of lack of recognition, Black artists receive, let's talk about the Grammys. Jay-Z won Dr. Dre's Global Impact Award and used his platform to talk about the snubbing that the Grammys had does over and over again to Black music, and in particular Beyonce. He mentioned that she has never won album of the year despite having more Grammys than anyone. I heard a lot of stuff on the internet. I had a lot of people say to me that it was like Kanye 2.0 back when he snatched the mic from Taylor. And it was the same message. Beyonce should have won, but Jay-Z did it before Album of the Year was announced, and he wasn't stepping on the artist's toes, he was stepping on the Grammys' toes. And the
Yeah,
Grammys'
like the
toes,
committee of the people
yes.
that decide that stuff.
Yeah, and their toes should be stomped on when it comes to their ranking system, their scoring system. So I'm with what Jay-Z said, and yeah, I'm
His
biased because I love
delivery
him.
was like so different than Kanye's too, so it's like
Yeah, he was funny. He was factual. When I get nervous, I tell the truth. I love that. I love that.
when I get nervous, I tell the truth. That's a good one. I like that.
Other takeaways from the Grammys are Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so
Hmm.
happy for her. I love Miley. Love that she finally got her Grammy.
Hmm.
But I don't like when she does that in her songs.
What?
The I know y'all know this song.
Why are you acting like you don't know this song? It's so
Look, I
true.
won my first Grammy.
Yeah, the first Grammy bit was so cute. I agree, like, the
Yes.
first one when she was like, "Why are you acting like you don't know the song?" That's a little awkward, and I don't really love it when people do that when they perform, but
Yeah.
at the end when she says, "I just won my first Grammy," that was sweet and
Hmm.
shocking.
Yeah, I can't believe that she's never won one
Yeah.
before this because she's been in the game for so long. She was Hannah
Yeah.
Montana.
Yeah. Now let's talk about
Killer
the
Mike.
let's talk about Killer
I was shocked. I was shocked. I was shocked. Look at those thumbs ups.
Mike.
Do those show in the video?
I see it. I don't know if it records it. I was shocked.
Like, Killer Mike was just like it was a little bit confusing, but I think like as I continued to do a little bit more research, it was just because I think it's just like we're all like, who is this? Because it's not our generation of music. Like because
Yeah.
he's like older, like born in the 70s. So that I think that's why like we didn't know about like his like hip hop, and he's also rapping about different things that are going on in his life that like
Mhm.
younger people like with no kids are not experiencing because he talks
Right.
a lot about family,
Yeah. Which is awesome.
which is awesome. But I do wish 21 Savage won that category.
Me too. Me too. Speaking of 21 at the Grammys.
Oh, that selfie, that crazy crazy selfie.
The selfies with Taylor Swift. I
If
love
you
21's Instagram.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's so funny. I would love to have a conversation with him, just like a sit down, like I want to pick his brain.
Me too. Oh my God, me too. And real
Would you take
quick,
a selfie with Taylor Swift like that?
not like that. Well, actually, maybe exactly like that.
You're really fast, like, hey, look,
Yeah.
keep it
No, it
pushing.
would be just like that, but it would be horizontal, not
Yeah,
vertical.
yeah, yeah. A full, like,
Yeah, and
I know
I would
that.
press the zoom out, so it'd be, like,
Oh, yeah,
real
further away.
gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Ho
because you have a woman's touch.
exactly. And Taylor Swift announced her new album at the
Yes.
Grammys. The
Yes.
Department of Tortured Poets? Tortured Poets
Yeah.
Department.
Tortured Poets Department, I think, is what it
That's
is.
it. That's it.
But everything that I've seen is about her singing about one of the songs I know is about Harry Styles, and then another one of them is about Joe, which is her
Mhm.
the one before Maddie Healy, I think. The one that was
Yeah.
not the 1975, but the other guy.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's really about them. But I want to know if we're gonna get a Travis song.
I think we are. I think we are. I think this album is gonna have a little bit of everything, and I think it's gonna rip apart Joe Alwyn, who was that was her 6-year long relationship before
Yes.
Maddie. And I don't even know if I count Maddie as a relationship. That was
Because
just that little
he
boy she
was
was walking around holding hands with.
and he was making out with people in the crowd while they were actively together.
Yes. Yeah, he was.
That's
Um,
crazy to do that to Taylor Swift.
but I do think that Taylor Swift is going to rip apart Joe Alwyn, and I cannot wait.
I think Joe is going to be like the same tone that she tore John Mayer to. Like she ripped John Mayer apart. I think that she probably will do that to him too.
Yeah. And I just think Joe is the complete opposite of Travis. Like Travis is this big guy that is in the spotlight talking about her. He's in it with her. Like he's 100%. And Joe was just like this little he was like shaking in the corner, like
Ugh,
nervous as hell all the time. This little stringy man. Like I don't know anything about him, but that's just from the outside looking in. She's
I
just gonna rip
know.
him up.
Yeah, and I know he was just damn mean.
Yeah, and
It's
just like
always, I
it's
hate
always
to
the
say it,
little
the insecure little men that just have that effect.
yeah, yeah. So I can't wait. I really can't
Yeah.
wait. She announced it at the Grammys, released the album art, and then the next day released the track list. So it's all out there. It's coming out April 19th.
Hmm. I'm real excited about that.
Me too. And then the only other thing I want to talk about at the Grammys are the pictures of Lana Del Rey and Quavo.
In the car together.
Yes, and they were walking in together, I believe.
See, I would have never, ever, ever like I love like a no one saw this coming relationship. Like
Me
I
too.
love that more than anything. Like stuff that you just like are like, how does this work? But it works. I
Yeah.
want to know like if it was strictly is platonic or if they're like actively seeing. I would like to know if they are.
I hope they are. I like it. I like it.
I like it.
I really
I
do.
bet he felt so weird watching Taylor pull her up on stage like that.
Don't
He's
take my
like
girl up there.
he's like,
Come here,
"Stop.
bae.
Stop."
Okay, I think that wraps up all I really had to say about the Grammys.
Yeah. I'm trying to
And
think. I don't think there was anything else. Oh, I did want to throw this in there.
mhm.
Brianna Chicken Fry and Zach Bryan looked so, so good together.
Yes, I heard she got no footage.
Oh, apparently it's called the Barstool treatment, and because they work there, they don't get advertised by the like TV.
That is petty as hell.
It is, but look, I think it just comes with the territory.
Yeah, I guess. But she did look so good. I did
Hmm.
see. This week,
Oh,
Drake was exposed.
he is what some would say a well-endowed man.
What a treat this week. Who knew?
As soon as you see those links to Twitter and it happens to be a video of that nature, you
Mhm.
know you're gonna get something good.
You
And
know.
that was a great start to my week.
Yeah, was it Tuesday
Was
or
it Monday or
Monday?
Tuesday? I don't know, but it happened whatever day it was, it happened in the morning, and that's all I thought about all day.
Yeah, yeah,
It's all my TikTok is too.
yeah. I've had 3 people reach out to me asking me for the link because they couldn't find it. At first, I was like, "Oh my God, is this who I am?" But I'm proud. I'm proud. And I have the link. I have it saved in a folder.
Dude,
But this video is still alive and well. If you are looking for it, all you need to do is go on Twitter or x.com,
X.
typing Drake.
You don't even have to put anything else.
Drake.
You could just literally type Drake and that thing will pop up. It is not hard to find.
Mm-mm.
Um, it was something I've never seen before. Like I, you know,
Same.
I've seen things, but nothing like that.
No. No. And it was honestly like, and I say that I am a Drake apologist, but like it was kind of tasteful. Like it was cute. I liked it, obviously. But
I think he was having fun with it.
and I know he's having the best fucking week because if he wanted to, that it would be down, but
Yeah, I mean, he
it's
has
not.
the power to do like to move mountains in
Yeah.
in the snap of
Yeah.
a finger. So if he wanted that video gone, it would be gone. And if he
Yeah.
didn't want it leaked, he wouldn't have sent it.
Which means that was leaked by Drake, everyone.
Yeah, dude, and he went on a
Drake
stream and
approved this message.
oh yeah, he told us that it was okay. Um, he went on a stream and he was like asked about it, and all he did was sit back and giggle. No words, no notes,
Giggle.
nothing. Just laughed, 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 laughed. Because he knows. He knows exactly what he did.
Yeah, he did that. He did that on purpose. And thank you.
Thank you. Also, everyone's saying that it was fake. I think it's a very real video.
I do.
That is something Aubrey Drake Graham would do.
Yeah.
I did want to talk about Jet and Pookie really quick.
Yeah. What happened?
Okay, so I was down the TikTok rabbit hole and my like I've been obsessed with Jet and Pookie and like you have too like for a while.
Yeah.
Like this has been like at least 2 or 3 months going, but they really just blew up here recently.
Mhm.
And all, as you blow up, things come out of the woodworks about your past.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone first was like hounding him because he's a Trump lover, I think. And is very, very publicly a Republican man and conservative and for everything that that stands for.
God.
Okay, so that's one thing. Then like they found all of like I think it was like the KA Big South Formal that they went to, and they're like prancing around a plantation. So
Yeah.
that also, so that's like strike number one and two, and it's like ugh, you know. So that was like already kind of flying, and she had addressed that. She was like, I'm so like, if I could go back in time and understand how this would affect people, then I would have never done that. Thank you, Queen. Thank you for taking some accountability
Thank you,
and
Pookie.
addressing. Thank you, Pookie, for addressing the situation. Okay. But now, people, since they're continuing to grow bigger, the Reddits are now going. And apparently, now this is all he say, she say via TikTok, but you get there's some truth in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she had a surplus of bridesmaids at her wedding, like upwards of like 12 to 15. She
Damn.
now only speaks to 3 of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, and someone commented and they were like I think they said I was a mutual close friend or like something along the lines of that, and they were like, you guys can tell how smart Jed is, but along with that comes how good at manipulating he is.
Oh
And I'm
no.
like, oh, this is getting a little weird. And then someone found, like, when they're like doing this whole Reddit threads going on too, someone was in there saying that they also call him Daddy Fang on Reddit. If you ever want to get down that rabbit hole, just search up Daddy Fang.
The fuck does
Uh,
that mean?
I think it's because no tea, no shade to him. He does have quite pointy teeth here. So that's where that came from.
God, okay.
And
Daddy Fang.
Daddy Fang. Apparently, there may or may not have been a stipulation in the prenup that she had to maintain a certain weight, get her boobs done, and like pretty much like keep up with her appearance.
Maintain a certain weight?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
Uh-huh. And I was like, holy moly. And then someone else commented and they're like, it is they're like, it's kind of sad because we live in the same like not neighborhood, but in the same area as them, and out of like in their house only 2 of their rooms are furnished, and like they're they're like they're like putting on a facade pretty much, and then people were like deep diving into like her ring and like how much it was worth and stuff like that, and then someone said her jewelry said that it was moissanite, which is
The fake diamond.
yes. So
Damn.
I'm very intrigued by them.
Well, you know what John Mulaney said? Likability is a prison.
Mm.
And Pookie and Jet are at the top likability, and where they go from here, hate. People are they
What
were
goes up must
bound
come down.
what goes up must come down. They were bound to be put through this ringer, and it honestly kind of sucks. Like I shouldn't we shouldn't know what furniture is in their house, in
No.
which rooms. We shouldn't.
No. I know
Who
I simply know too much.
and who saw that prenup? How would one even know that?
I don't know. These like these claims were coming from close friends that were not friends
Ex
with her
bridesmaids.
anymore. Uh-huh, and saying all this stuff. But I don't know. It's just like it acts like
That's
a
fucked
duck,
up.
walks like a duck.
Yeah.
Maybe is a duck. I don't know.
Where there's smoke, there is fire.
Fire, Pookie.
Okay, our next two stories lead into our playlist of the week. So, Lil Jon is releasing a 10-track guided meditation
I had no idea about that.
February 16th. A guided meditation. Lil
So,
Jon.
like, he does all the ad libs.
Yeah,
What is that meditation gonna sound like?
that's what I want to know. That's what I'm
And
going to find out on the 16th.
oh my god, that's gonna be so interesting. And also the variation in 10 tracks has got to be spectacular to be able to record 10 different meditation tracks.
I can't imagine it, and that excites me.
It does
excites
because
me.
I have no idea what I'm about to hear.
It reminds me of Snoop Dogg's, like, what does he have, a nursery
Lullaby?
rhyme? Yeah,
Yes.
lullabies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love it. And this next one, Justin Bieber, he performed for the first time in over a year.
I saw that and he sang one of my favorite songs.
He sang Eeny Meeny,
And I think he sang Ghost.
and he sang Snooze by SZA.
Yes, I did see the video of that too.
Yeah. It was in Toronto. He was actually at, speaking of Drake, he was at Drake's History Club in Toronto, and it was like a whole NHL thing, I guess, like a hockey
Oh,
Maple
because
Leafs.
the hockey playoffs are happening right now.
Yeah, apparently it was called the Drew House X Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, cute.
Mm-hmm.
Very on brand. You got to do something in Canada since he's a fellow Canadian.
Right. At Drake's thing. It all made sense. It was real cute.
Yeah.
And
I bet they had waffles with maple syrup.
I hope so. I hope they did. It was cute. I saw Haley post later.
Wait, while you saying Haley, I wanted to drop this in really quick. Did you see her phone case invention that Rode came out with? It is a phone case that like specifically holds the Rode lip balm like on your
Yeah,
phone. That's kind of innovative.
I did see that. I didn't know it was like an actual product. I thought it was just like a pick.
I think she's gonna put it out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Why
That is,
not?
yeah. I actually hate shit like that. I like my phone to be flat on the table. I don't like it hard. I don't
Oh.
like a pop
If
socket. None of that.
the only time that I would find it the most useful in my life is when I'm going out and I don't want to carry a purse and I'm flying solo with no wallet. I'll carry my lip gloss on the back of my phone.
Yeah. Skims, newest campaign starring Usher.
It was a beautiful thing to see.
Here, everyone.
I knew that we were going to get treated because it was Super Bowl week and I
Yeah,
knew that Skimberly could not pass up that great opportunity to tackle that with Usher.
right.
But I didn't know it was gonna happen this early in the week, and it was perfect.
It was. It was so perfect, and like it makes so much sense, but I was still a little bit surprised.
Mhm.
Like I was like
Well,
when I saw it.
I figured it would probably happen because they did the video where he, like, calls, and
Yes.
he calls Kim.
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And Kim, like, she went to
Kim loves Usher.
yeah, we'll talk about it more later too, but she went to his residency twice.
Yes.
Okay, everyone close your eyes and pretend I'm Usher.
And I'm about to imagine it.
My name, Usher. Some call me Ursher. What I do is entertain. The thing I like most about performing is the element of intimacy between me and an audience. And scene.
Wow. No one couldn't have convinced me that that was not Usher Raymond there just
Yes.
talking.
And everyone now go check out that video so you can reference and see why I did that. But yeah, Usher is the new campaign of Skims.
Mhm.
And
It's beautiful.
it's beautiful.
He is such a fine man. Like he's just like he's so attractive you can't deny it. Like
You
it's just
can't.
like,
You
oh my
can't.
God.
You can't.
um so what's your opinion? Do you think his campaign or the Nick Boza campaign was more hot?
Usher's.
Usher. Okay.
Well, I will say I know when she did Nick Bosa, she did three other athletes.
Yeah.
So there were more people, but I'm more hype about the Usher. I
Because
am.
it was just Usher too.
Yeah, and I just don't care about sports.
Okay, another tidbit while we were talking about Kimberly Kardashian. Um, have you seen the rumors flying that her and OBJ have been
Yes.
hanging out for a year now?
Lauren, yes. And you know when I first heard about this? At the white party last 4th.
Yes, 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 yes. But I thought at that point was when there was rumors circulating that she was seeing Tom Brady. Like then they
Yeah.
were kind of running together,
Yeah.
and then thereafter, I felt like I heard the OBJ thing, and then
Yeah.
there was something else that happened that was like she had. left to go to a party like with him where they were seen like leaving together at some point. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
There's been no pictures, but the word has been out there. And if they've kept it under wraps and like been low key for a year, I love it. I
I
love
do
it.
too. I love a private relationship.
I love it. It makes so much sense.
He's
They
so
make sense
attractive.
together.
Yeah,
I like it.
I do too. I
I
bet.
like it.
I wonder if North has met him.
I don't know.
Doubtful. I feel like Kim shields her kids from any of her boyfriends, except
Yeah.
for Pete.
Yeah.
Skeet.
Yeah. But still, I think the kids met Pete, I want to say like 9 months into their relationship. Like they'd been together
Dude,
for a minute
he
before.
has all of their initials tattooed on him.
That's that's crazy.
I just thought about that.
I know. For those of you that don't know, Pete got a few tattoos about Kim, a few tattoos and a branding when he was
Yeah,
with Kim. But yeah,
yeah.
he got all their initials: Kim, North, Saint, Psalm,
Chicago.
Chicago.
And I think he got Kim as my lawyer on him
Yes,
too.
yes. He got Kim as my lawyer tatted, and but he branded Kim on his. Oh my god. Oh,
He's a crazy man too.
he is. He is. Maybe we'll dedicate a playlist to him one week.
Yeah, because you could talk about the Pete Davidson deep dive you did about all of his
Oh
exes.
yes, yes. All right, this week our playlist of the week is dedicated to Usher.
Usher.
Yeah, Lauren made a playlist for this week for Usher, so everyone can go stream that playlist and get in the mood like
Yeah,
we've
from
been.
now until Sunday or the rest of your life, just continue to listen to it.
Yes, for the rest of your life. This playlist is dedicated to Usher this week because this Sunday, the 11th, he's doing the Super Bowl halftime show.
And I haven't shut up about it.
Me neither.
I've made it everyone's problem that I mean they now know that Usher I mean if they didn't know, now they know for sure because I haven't stopped talking about it.
Yes, same, same. I'm spreading the word.
Yes. I might as well be on their advertising team the way that I'm talking.
So Usher was born in Dallas, October 14th, 1978, making him
Making him he is
making him a 45-year-old Libra.
45-year-old fine piece of ass is what I'd say.
So he was born in Dallas, but he moved to Atlanta when he was 10-ish. And that is why, because it's so prevalent in all of his songs and interviews and everything that he does. He claims Atlanta. He really does. Because he moved there when he was 10, and that's where he got his start. So when he was 14, he won the Star Search music competition in Atlanta and got signed when he was 14. And then, do you know what he did, Lauren?
What do you do?
He moved to New York City. He moved in with Diddy when he was 14, 15 years 14, 15.
How much older is Diddy than Usher?
Oh, damn, I don't know.
Hold on, I can look that up because I thought that they were kind of in the same, the same age.
No, I want to say I'm going to guess that
Diddy's a lot
I'm
older.
going to guess Diddy is 55.
Okay, before I get it pulled up, I'm gonna guess. Mm, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with 54. I was gonna say. I was gonna say 58, and then I was like, wait, my parents are 58. There's no way he is my parents' age.
Okay, let's see. I'm dying to know now.
Did he age? I was right.
54 or 58?
54.
Oh my god. Okay, I was super fucking close.
You were really close. And thanks for giving me that baseline because I picked my age off of your age. So if you wouldn't have guessed that, then I would have been wrong too.
You're so welcome. So they're
Thank
10
you.
years apart.
Yes. Yes.
They're 10 years
So
apart.
Usher was 14, Diddy was 24.
Yes, and they were in New York together.
That is not a place for a 14-year-old.
No, not at all. 30 years in the making. 30 years. And Lauren and I have both done a ton of research on Usher this week, and it is
Yes.
so clear that this Super Bowl is happening on purpose. Everything that Usher has done since he started his career has been to get to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
He wanted this so bad, and I'm so happy and so
I'm
excited for him.
so happy for him because he's living his dream. Like,
He,
this is everything that he wanted. Also,
Mhm.
he helped Justin Bieber significantly.
Yes, mentor, older brother.
Mhm.
I'm going to talk more about Justin and my predictions.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have to wait on that. But yeah, so Usher has been in this game for 30 years. He has 8 Grammys. He changed music, changed the world when he released Confessions. It sold like crazy. Like it went diamond. It was the last album to go diamond before like all the streaming and whatever happened. Oh, and Lauren, did you know that this Super Bowl is not Usher's first time on the Super Bowl stage?
Oh,
Let me tell you, Lauren, he
please do. Tell me. Tell me now.
he dropped into your favorite band's 2011 halftime show,
My favorite band?
the Black Eyed Peas.
Shut up!
Picture it, 2011. From the sky, Usher is dropping down. Oh my gosh.
God, baby, let me love you down.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
know that.
he's been on the stage before, but this is the first time he is headlining, performing. He is the only, it's him. And
I'm so
that's part of
excited.
my theories I'll chat about in a bit later. But yeah, he's been on the stage. He's won 8 Grammys. He's been in this for 30 years. And he has this residency in Vegas that has just been, oh my God, on everyone's bucket list. Everyone wants to go to it.
Like,
All
I'm
of the
sad I
celebrity.
didn't get to go.
Me too. I can't even get into it. I'm so his residency, his roller skates, like
Oh,
oh my
it was
God.
perfect.
It was perfect. And it was
Perfect.
perfect, star-studded.
Mm-hmm.
Like every night there was someone. I remember one of the first videos I saw was Zendaya and her man Tom Holland at his residency, and it was just like so cute. And he's had J-Lo was there, Kim
Would you
Kardashian.
want to go with your man to see Usher like that? Usher.
If my man is who I
Tom
think he
Holland?
is, yeah.
Right. Right.
uh,
Okay.
Gabrielle Union, Jennifer Hudson went with Common, and Common was the perfect boy to go,
Oh,
like perfect boyfriend. He when Usher started serenading Gabrielle, or excuse me, Jennifer Hudson, he
yeah.
moved the tables aside and like let it happen. Like that's what you should do.
Yes. Yes.
That's correct.
That's what a man does.
Yes. Do you remember when 21 went?
Was he singing all those songs, standing up, acting a
He
fool?
was so into it. He was singing because you know
My
how
favorite is when he sings that song by Fantasia
he And you like when he gets on Instagram and he just like
and he's
plays music and sings.
serenading the Instagram live. I mean, just like R&B, really in his feels, talking to the camera. That's what he does. So I
Yes.
can so imagine that that's what he was doing at Usher too.
Yeah, so he absolutely was. Sweetie went and it was also very funny when he made her sing. Ken- I forgot she was on my list. But
Who?
Kenya Moore from
What
Atlanta
was Kenya
Housewives
doing there?
grinding up on Usher, having her the time of her life. Oh my God. You've never seen her so
Kenya.
happy. You've never seen her so happy. Holy
Is her
shit.
is her divorce finalized yet?
Yeah, it was finalized a few months ago. He also serenaded Jessica Alba. Let me go back to Kim Kardashian real quick.
Yeah,
When Kim came twice, and the second time she came with Kimora Lee Simmons.
I love her.
And Kimora Lee Simmons, for those that don't know, was in the Nice and Slow video. in 1998, I believe.
And also, she had the line baby fat that was so hot back in like the early 2000s.
Yes, and speaking of baby fat, speaking of the Grammys, Ice
Mhm.
Spice, best dress. She wore that baby fat denim.
Mhm. Mhm.
It was so fun, and the Grammys, you don't have to be so buttoned up. You can be fun like
Right.
that. But she was
That's what
still,
I saw someone else saying too, that it's just like you can have more fun with
yeah,
like what
yeah,
you wear there. Okay.
yeah. And okay, okay, yeah. But did you see the video of Kamorley Simmons? If you haven't seen it, everyone go look it up.
Now I need
Where
to
Usher
watch it.
feeds her the strawberry.
I'm sure it was a
Watch it.
treat.
Watch it.
I'm
Everyone,
sure it
go
was
watch
a
it.
treat.
Go watch it, everyone. And the last one I want to talk about is Kiki Palmer. She went to his show and oh my God, did shit blow up. She went to the show. Usher serenaded her just like he does with everyone. And this is part of the show. He's not trying to take these women home. This is part
No,
of the show. I just
right.
listed 8 people he's done.
That he did this with.
Okay. So Kiki goes and she's wearing this outfit that it's so cute. It's like this sheer dress with like a bodysuit under. It's so cute. The next day, her ex gets on Twitter. Get her ex gets on Twitter and attacks her,
Ugh.
talking
I
about
hate that. I hate
her
that. I hate that.
outfit, saying, "But you're a mom though." Because they had just had a baby. Like her baby's not even a year old, I don't think,
No.
today. So he's criticizing her outfit on Twitter from the Usher show.
And like discrediting like mothers saying that they can't wear that. Like what who are you to say that, Mr. Man?
Yeah, and if this is the mother of your child, why are you talking to her via Twitter?
Why and why are you talking to her in that tone at all?
Do you know what Kiki did?
She made a bomb ass song with Usher, didn't she?
She did not say a word to him. She did not retaliate at all. She did not say anything. A month later, Usher releases the music video for his song Boyfriend,
Mm.
starring Kiki Palmer. Starring
Ooh,
Kiki
that
Palmer.
wait, I mean, that is the best lick back ever.
It really is. Let me read you the lyrics to the song.
Go ahead.
Somebody said that your boyfriend's looking for me. Oh, that's cool. Well, he should know I'm pretty easy to find. Just look for me wherever he sees you. Like, could you imagine getting in a fight with your boyfriend and having Usher on your side and Usher release a song and make you the star of the music video?
Wow.
It's like a diss track to Kiki's boyfriend via Usher.
Like Usher is he's standing there with like a knight in shining armor. Like,
God,
girl.
so good.
Mm.
So good. And now we're going to not switch. We're going to continue talking about Usher and get into
Yes.
some Super Bowl predictions because Kiki
Yes.
is involved in my predictions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, Lauren.
Wait, wait.
I need to tell you a little bit about the Super Bowl halftime show.
Tell me.
When I was researching this and read it, it clicked and I remembered it, but I had forgotten this information. So 4 years ago in 2019, Rock Nation, aka Jay-Z's entertainment
Yes.
company, they partnered with the NFL as the league's official live music entertainment strategists. So
Oh,
Jay-Z curates the halftime show. That's what that means. So 4 years ago was when they partnered that, and the performers were J Lo and Shakira. So those were the first
okay.
ones that Jay Z did, and then the next year was Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop,
That
Kendrick,
one was
and Mary J.
so good.
Yes,
So
and
good.
then last year Rihanna,
Yes.
and this
Amazing.
year, right, and this year Usher. So
Thank you,
I
Jay-Z.
thank thank you Jay Z. Thank you, Jay Z. So I found that out, which like blew my mind, but also like I was like, oh wait, I do remember that.
Are they
Um,
all they're not all signed to his label.
no, no. So Usher is actually independent. So he's actually the
Oh,
first independent artist to perform the halftime show. He's been signed to tons of labels, but
yeah.
last year he left his label and started independent. So as of this year, he's independent.
If I was a world famous singer, songwriter, musician, I would be independent too.
Right. Like I said before, Lauren and I have watched so many interviews and read so much about Usher in this halftime show. And in my research, I found that Usher confirms that there will be special guests in the Super Bowl halftime show. He did an interview with Gail Mitchell and confirmed that there will be guests.
Did he allude to a number?
No,
No number, no hardcore names.
no.
Okay. Now I want to hear who you're predicting is going to be coming out on that stage.
Okay, I will tell you my predictions. I also have predictions for the opening.
Okay, like song order.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is also part
I can't
of
wait to share mine too.
So last night when I was looking this up, I came across this theory after did you see the Apple official teaser video, like the little trailer they did? It was
Yes.
with Ludacris, Lil Jon, and Taraji P. Henson.
Yes. I think so, yeah. But this came out a while ago, didn't it?
No. This came
Oh.
out this week.
Oh no, I haven't seen that then. Dang.
They had some other teasers, but Ludacris put it on his story. I think you did see it because I put it on mine and
Okay.
you probably saw it. But anyways, so Luda posts this video and everyone go watch it, but I'll explain it. He is FaceTiming Tim Cook, which is Apple's CEO, and Tim Cook is wearing an Usher shirt, and it's Luda, and in the back is standing behind him Lil Jon and Taraji P. Henson. And Luda's like, I don't want to tell him, I don't want to tell him. And he gets on the phone, and then he's like, we lost Usher. And Tim Cook hangs up the phone and texts Luda and is like, you better find him. And the title of the video is Where is Usher? Where's Usher? So my
Mhm.
theory, I'm getting chills. My theory
Say it,
is
girl.
Usher, and I had to do all this research because I Googled, I needed to know what time the halftime show was going to be.
Okay.
So I didn't know so it starts 3:30 Pacific time and I had to figure out like how long a football half was. That was the what I Googled and put on my story that you
Yes.
put on your story.
Yes.
So it is possible that the halftime show will begin at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And the title of this teaser is Where's Usher? And my theory is it is going to be 7 o'clock on the dot, and Usher is going to be on stage in his drop top,
Dude,
cruising the streets. And
okay. So I can very, very clearly see that happening.
I think that
Katie,
is,
if that happens, like
dude,
that,
wait,
you're gonna cry. You're gonna start having
I'm about to
tears in
cry
your
right
eyes.
now. I'm not done though.
It's an
I think
overwhelming feeling.
I think that he is going to just like be on stage in a convertible.
What color convertible?
Red. I think it's going to be the same one from the
The
music
video.
video, and I
Uh-huh.
think Kamora Lee Simmons is going to be
In it?
in the car.
Ooh. Yeah.
I think he's going to start at 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, and
Mhm.
then go on from there. I think that is the opening of the show because I have
It
other
makes
predictions.
perfect sense.
I think it will be just insane if the timing works out the way that I think it works out because I googled like
Yeah.
how long the halves are and when whatever. So it is possible because it starts at 3:30.
Yeah.
It could work. It it could.
It starts at 3:30 and he's not doing the halftime show until 7?
I don't know when the halftime show is. It depends on when halftime is. But by my calculations, it could line up perfectly
Okay.
because it's gonna.
I think he is going to be I'm just gonna go like fully cliche and that he's gonna come out of the stage. Oh my god. And then I did it again and then like beat drop. switch songs. It's gonna be like a freaking medley at
Yeah.
first, and then he'll go back into each song. I think
Yeah.
he's gonna be dancing a lot.
Oh my god, yeah, he definitely is. I think that was I have a few different theories because I don't know if the 7 o'clock thing is gonna like work out timing wise, but when he dropped into the Super Bowl in 2011, the Black Eyed Peas, he was doing OMG.
Oh,
So I do think that he could like pay homage to that and drop
yeah.
in and do what he did. Now, when he dropped it in 2011, he leapt over Will I Am, so I
Oh, like a
I don't know
little
if he's gonna
jump and
redo that.
skip thing?
Yeah, but I do think he could open with OMG because of his
Okay.
old performance. And then the only other, I don't even think I wrote it down because I just threw it out. I want him to come in with 7 o'clock on the dot.
That would be perfect.
That would be crazy.
And I need to hear Love in This Club
Mhm.
and Daddy's Home.
Mhm.
Full
Yes.
song. Like, I don't want the shortened version. I want the full song.
You're gonna get the shortened version, girl.
I know they don't have enough time.
I know. I think that's what he's gonna open with. He's gonna open with Nice and Slow. I absolutely 100% without a doubt know that he is going to bring Luda and Lil Jon on the stage
Yes.
and they're going to do Yeah and Lovers and Friends.
Yes. Absolutely. That one is like concrete in stone. That's gonna happen.
Yes. And
I
I
almost want to say that, like, I almost want J Lo to come out with him for Love in This Club because of the scene in
mhm.
Hustlers, because that was like, it was something special. Like, it was
Yeah.
picture perfect.
Yeah.
I need some dancers around him for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's definitely gonna do Love in This Club. I want Alicia Keys to come out for My Boo.
Oh.
My oh. I I want that. I'm predicting that because I want to speak it into existence.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're predicting the whole show, and it's going to happen just like this.
Just like this. I also would love for Kiki to be on stage if he does Boyfriend. Just like
She has to. Like,
I would
she was
love
such
that.
like a big part of that. Like, that's the whole
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Also, I would love to see a Justin Bieber thrown in there too.
Yes. And that's what like earlier he did his first performance in over a year last week. Like I think
Yes.
he could be like getting into the zone, getting ready for
Ooh,
it, and they have somebody to love together.
they do.
I would love that. Like, I think that would make a lot of sense too because Usher is such a mentor, big brother to him. Like, I
Hmm.
think Justin has a hard time being on stage nowadays. And
Yes.
I think Usher would be the perfect, like, if he were to be on stage, it would be with Usher, you know?
Yes, like that's who he feels most confident with, or like most
Yeah.
comfortable performing with.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I do see Usher just bringing everyone on,
I
like,
do
doing the
too.
most.
I do too.
Usher is so
He's for the
unapologetic.
people.
Yes, and he's so unapologetically extra. Like
Yes,
he's doing this
always.
on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, like literally in the interview that I watched. So I watched Club Shay Shay, which is
Uh-huh.
Shannon Sharp's podcast, and
Yeah.
Usher was saying like he was like the South has something to say, and he was like, and I want everyone to hear it, whether it's in Vegas or if it's at the Super Bowl. Like I want
Uh-huh.
everyone to feel this. He's like, this is like I love it so much, and it needs to be shared. And I was like, you're so right.
Yeah. This is such a big moment for him and something he's wanted for so long.
Yes.
Like he's going to
I feel
deliver.
like I'm having like a proud mom moment
Yeah.
for Usher.
For this 45-year-old
I'm like,
man.
way to go! Way to go,
Yeah.
sweetie.
Also, a few more predictions. Lil Wayne was on a podcast,
Ooh.
I think today, and he said that Usher to do he said he wants him to do Nice and Slow. He wants to hear 7 o'clock on the so Lil Wayne and I are in agreement.
Yeah.
He needs to hear Yeah, Lovers and Friends, and OMG. Those are all going to be played. They have to be played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Those
I
are
s-
staples.
yeah, and I saw in an interview that Usher mentioned his new music. Oh, Usher's dropping an album
Literally for me it's 10:49 LT Lauren time.
Uh-huh.
So like an hour and 10 minutes for me.
Yeah. He's dropping an album Friday the 9th, the same day. We're dropping at the same time as Usher. And
It was all planned. Duh.
he's dropping his album right before the Super Bowl, and he's hinted that he could possibly perform some of his new music. And he has a single out already with 21 and Summer Walker called Good Good. You'd know it if you heard it.
Yes, it's on the new 21 album.
Yes, 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 yes. So I don't think that Summer and 21 are gonna be on
No.
stage. That's not, I don't know. It's just like
That's just like it's not the same like I don't think it's the same like show that Usher wants to put on. Like he wants to I think maybe do like his older stuff.
yeah. Yeah. I I would love that, but I just don't foresee that. But
Also, another song that I would love to hear, but I don't think it's gonna happen, is
mhm,
Usher and Future have a song called Rivals. So good.
that would be insane.
So, so good.
But if he were to perform anything on his new album,
Mhm.
I read a prediction that said he might, I don't want to say his name wrong, but it's Jungkook from BTS.
I think he said that fairly well,
Thank you
actually.
so much.
Yeah.
Um, and that would make history because did I put it on here? He would be the first K-pop artist to perform at the Super Bowl if that happens. But I did see that there are some military restrictions, and
Oh.
that might put an obstacle in that. But I can see him bringing him on stage and doing their song. It's what is it called? It's called Stand By Me or something.
Hmm.
I forgot. So I read that that is a prediction, and also I think if he is going to perform slash bring someone up off his new album, because I obviously like can't guess a song because I don't know what they sound like, but he has a song featuring Burna Boy that
Oh,
I think is very relevant
yeah.
and
I've been hearing a
relevant.
lot about him lately.
Yeah, he just performed at the Grammys with 20. Yeah, so I think he could bring Burna Boy on stage, and it's the intro song. It's called Coming Home. His album is called Coming Home.
Oh.
Mhm. I
Oh!
what?
The new album is called Coming Home.
The new album is called Coming Home, and the picture on his album art is him holding a peach against his back, and the whole vibe is
It's got he's coming back to his roots.
he's coming back to his roots, Lauren. He's producing it with L.A. Reid, who produced Confessions.
Yes, L.A. Reid helped so much with Justin Bieber. Okay, wait, Danny, this brings me back. Honestly, I think you've absolutely hit the nail on the head with the 7 o'clock on the dot being the start because he's in his car and he's driving, and it's called Going Back Home.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yes.
that's what it is,
Lauren,
dude.
dude, I know. I like when I thought about this today, I was like, that's
How I would have
abso-fucking-lutely it.
started like that is an uncontrollable feeling, like knowing you put all those pieces together. I would be in
Yes.
tears. I would be like,
I figured
"Oh
it
my
out.
God,
Yeah, because the whole
you're
teaser was
so
called
tapped in."
I am. The whole teaser was called Where's Usher? And do you remember
That's because
like
he's going back home
and where is he? He's in his drop top
at 7 o'clock on the dot.
at 7 o'clock on the dot with Kamorley Simmons right next to him.
Oh
I
my
see
God,
it. It
Danny.
makes sense.
Oh
It makes
yes, it makes
sense.
so much sense.
And I think do you remember like was it last year or 2 years ago? It
My
was like
co-host is the smartest in the world.
it was like a trend a few years ago. I think it was like, they'll like do these videos in locker rooms and they'll be like, where is da da da? And they'll have to like finish the sentence or finish the lyric or something like that. They went around and
Yes.
they're like, where's Usher? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. Where's Usher? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. Where's Usher?
Where's
He's
Usher?
in his drop top on the Super Bowl stage.
Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny.
If the halftime show starts at 7 o'clock
On the
on the
dot.
dot,
I'm I'm gonna be sitting at my parents watching the Super Bowl in tears. Like, oh my
I'm
God,
gonna
she
freak
missed
out.
the gate.
I'm gonna
She
freak
missed the
out.
gate. Holy moly. I mean, that was it. That's perfect.
I really do think that's it.
And they keep asking, where's Usher? He's going home.
Where's Usher? Where's Usher? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop. That it. The question. Where's Usher? The answer is
The answer is right there. The answer is right there. And we love an Easter egg.
yeah,
That was the golden egg. I
that's
mean,
it.
that was
And
it.
and they tried to throw us off because Luda posted the video and Luda's like, we lost Usher and it's Luda and Lil Jon. So obviously you think that he's gonna come out on stage doing
Right.
yeah, because that's
No.
like that
Mhm.
everyone knows that song.
Right.
No,
No.
he's gonna come
Step
out
in the cup.
slow, just sitting there in his drop top.
And then he's gonna jump out, and then
Then it's gonna
lovers
get
and
popping.
friends. Yes,
Yeah.
it'll go lovers and friends, and then yeah, and then I'm gonna go love in this club, daddy's home, and then maybe end with the new shit.
He's gonna do like I
How
wanna
long is
it's
this?
so the halftime show, I'm glad you asked. It is between 12 and 13 minutes, but he said in an interview, and I don't know how, I don't believe it honestly. He said he got 15 minutes.
Oh, maybe
And
he bought. The only way I could think is if they like ended up out buying the ad space that was like coming up for like extra
Oh,
commercials.
yeah. I was gonna say the only way I can imagine it is if the stage is like super simple and they don't have to spend a lot of time setting it up.
True.
It's not
Yeah,
hard to
setting
drive
up
a
and
car up on a stage.
it ain't.
He's definitely got to have some roller skates on that stage. He's got to be
Yeah.
skating around. He will
Yeah.
be. I think he's confirmed it.
Oh my God. This is I like literally I wish the Super Bowl was not on Sunday. I wish it was tomorrow so I could
I
watch it
know.
already.
I know. I'm excited. I'm excited doesn't cut it. So his new album he's talked about, it's called Coming Home, and someone asked if it was going to be confessions, and he was like, it's not confessions because he makes music for what is going on right now, and he feels like this kind of like reunion, like coming home. It's been 30 years and he's like ready to celebrate his career, and he's going back and working with all of the people he used to work with. So this album it's going to give Atlanta it's going to be given Atlanta. It's LA. I need to pull up the
I
track list.
love a true Atlanta album that
Yeah.
just feels like home.
Yeah. Yeah. And he has 21 on the album, and he also has Lotto on the album.
Perfect. And you know how you had mentioned earlier that like Usher claims that he's from Atlanta because like he moved there when he was young. Did you also know that Miss Lotto is from Ohio and then moved to Atlanta?
No.
But I think she might have been younger. I think she might have been like maybe first grade or something. Like it was
Oh, yeah,
definitely
yeah,
when she
yeah.
was like real young. But
Yeah.
yeah, I did find that interesting that she's actually from Ohio.
That makes sense because that's similar to Usher. He moved to Atlanta when he was so young. So obviously, like you
Just
claim where
claim
you are when
you
you were
like
like
yeah.
10 because,
You don't really remember the stuff before that.
yeah. So, yeah, they're both so Atlanta. He's
Yes.
literally holding a peach. It's going to
Yeah.
be so peachy. So, Justin Bieber. He's not on the
Yes.
album though, but like I really do. I would love if he just like made a little bit of an appearance on the
I
stage.
know.
Oh, and his song with Lotto is called A Town Girl.
I was about to say that is such a good Cold Blooded with the Dream. Who else has he got? One of them ones, I know that I will like that song. One of them ones. Jermaine Dupri's on a lot of these.
How about he produced it? Or
Pharrell
like
Williams
helped?
is on one. He's
Yeah.
on the one with the dream.
Usher, in one of his interviews that I watched, said that back in the day, him, Jay-Z, Pharrell, and oh my God, I'm forgetting.
Kanye.
No. Diddy. Oh my God,
Diddy.
Diddy's gonna kill me.
Diddy.
Oh.
We have talked about Diddy like 4 times already.
Usher, Pharrell, Jay-Z, and Diddy were supposed to be a group.
I can't imagine them in a group. That is so many strong personalities in one group.
Yeah.
I feel like they would constantly be trying to outshine each other.
Oh, Chris Brown. Did you know that he assaulted Usher this year or last year?
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was it was Chris Brown's birthday party, and he was at
Was
a
it
roll.
was he defending somebody and like got hit? Okay.
They were all at a roller rink, and Chris Brown was yelling at Tiana Taylor, and Usher stepped in. Chris Brown punches him in the face.
Chris Brown is so coked out right now. It's redonk.
Not only does he beat up women, he beats up Usher.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, don't hit a lady. Don't hit Usher either. Don't lay a finger on him. Oh my
Don't hit a
god.
lady and don't hit Usher. Yeah, don't hit
I've
Usher.
seen the craziest videos of Chris Brown. Like, he's just like,
Fuck him.
dude, I just like, the man can sing and dance. I will give it to him. He can sing and dance, but let's not look past his character flaws, you know?
Never look past that.
I think people need to be reminded of that
Mhm.
picture of Rihanna
Yeah,
and the shape that she was in following that. It was so
God.
bad. It was so
Like,
bad. I think people forget about that, honestly.
he's so easy to avoid in my catalog. Like, I don't fuck with Chris Brown. He's not gonna be on that stage.
No. No, no. I
That's for
think that I
sure.
think the crowd would literally boo if he got up there.
You don't have to call. It's okay, girl. All of those songs, you remind me.
You
You
remind
don't
me
have to
of you.
call.
Ooh, I want to
All
hear
of the you
I'm
songs.
so caught up, got me feeling it, caught up.
I listened to that in the shower
Lose
today.
control. This girl's got a hold
Hold on
on
me.
me.
Yeah, I need to hear that too. I need to hear You Remind Me. I need to hear You Don't
I
Have to
want to hear
Call.
everything.
Me too.
And now I don't know how he's gonna make that happen in 13 minutes. So don't let me down, Usher Raymond.
Usher is not letting us down.
No, like I said earlier, that man's for the people.
He was built for this. His
He was
entire career has led
led
to this
him.
moment.
You know how I texted you and said that we were divinely aligned?
Yes,
He is so divinely aligned.
extremely. Like that's the definition of divinely aligned. I'm
Yes.
excited.
Are you
Like
gonna make little snacks?
probably not. I might
No.
like get some chips.
Okay.
No, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm going to put the game on
Wait for halftime.
and wait for halftime. I'm gonna
Ooh,
watch the commercials. I want to
do
see
you
the
think
celebrities.
do you think Taylor will make it back?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That is not a
She's not missing her man.
no. She's gonna be
Mhm.
there. Okay.
Next
Next
week.
week. Next week we are going to do obviously a recap of the Super Bowl. I can't wait to talk about
Mhm.
what happened.
Mhm.
Um, go through music news again.
Correct.
Let's see if Drake's still live on Twitter.
Yeah.
Um,
See if he's still in the same like headspace about it,
yeah. See if
or if
that
he
video
gets
is
sick
still
of it.
out there.
It will be.
I'm sure it's gonna be just as easy to find as it is today.
Wow.
He's gonna start sending it out.
He will. It'll just start ending up in like our DMs, which I'm
It's gonna
fine.
be on his Instagram next week.
It'll be pinned, and every single highlight bubble will be the video.
It's gonna be pinned in his highlights.
He's wearing that thing on his shoulder. He's so excited and proud about it.
He's gonna make t-shirts and stuff.
It's absolutely the next cover art for his next album.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be him like in the mirror, and
Hmm.
there's gonna be obviously something over the PP, or he could just show it.
We'll find out. He's definitely this is not the end of that video.
No, we're gonna hear about it a lot more.
We are. I guess kind of speaking of our playlist of the week next week.
Drunk in love.
Drunk in Love.
Yeah, that. Drunk in love.
Yeah, next week, Valentine's Day
Thursday?
is it Thursday?
I think so. And that would be perfect because Thursday is the best day of the week.
Yes, Thursday is the best day of the week.
Other than Friday because that's when we drop our episodes, but Thursdays is when we record and it's like Baby Friday.
Baby Friday. It's a close second for sure. So
Mhm.
next week we're gonna do Drunk in Love and it's gonna just be
Some lovey-dovey. I mean, it
a
can
lovey-dovey
range
up.
from like a sweet, sappy love song or like, I would like to do nasty things to this song.
Yeah. Yeah. Lights down low.
Lights down low, candles lit, vibe on.
Drunk in love.
Drunk in love.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. And I'm gonna wear a Valentine's Day outfit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to get like maybe something cute to put in my hair.
Yeah. We'll dress up for the occasion.
Yes, we'll dress up for the episode.
We will. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
everyone.
perfect. That's perfect. See you guys next week.
See you guys next week.